Good morning. Good morning. Oh my God. I'm like deep into my video and realize I never pressed record. Okay, let's start again. So today is Thursday and it's raining pretty bad. Although the weekend is promising to be clear skies, at least clear skies. I don't know how sunny it's going to be, but clear skies, no rain. But anyway, so today I want to talk about being a victim. Yes, being a victim. And I'm not talking about like a victim of a like a crime or anything of any kind of violent situation. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, I'll explain what I'm talking about. But okay, so it's still my birthday week, my birthday month, right? We're still in my birthday month, the month of May. And so I think I have another good week, strong week, and a few days left in my birthday month. So I'm still getting birthday invitations for lunch, dinner, and whatnot, and just birthday shout outs. And so it's been great. And so I have these two best friends, and I call them my besties. And they're equally, we're like a trio, the three of us. Like we're a trio. And they're both equally my best friends. Like, seriously. And a few years ago, it started with my birthday a few years ago. They treated me to a getaway weekend where we literally went out of town. And that was like the first time. I mean, we have been out of town together before, but not like for our birthday. But they treated me out of town, and I had the best experience. It was like a 4 or 5 hour ride. It was like 4 hours. We went to Maryland for the weekend, and I used to live in Maryland, so like we went to my old neighborhood, or my old area where I used to live, and we just had a fantastic time. And I cherish it still to this day because it was so great, and most importantly, it was so thoughtful. It was so thoughtful of the two of them. They thought of every little thing, every little detail they thought of, and I truly appreciated that. And so then the next time one of us had a milestone birthday, I remember it was right in the heart of the pandemic. Pandemic had just started. And it was back when everybody was doing those birthday parades. If you remember, like, people were, a caravan of people would drive to someone's house and wish them happy birthday, like from afar, basically. And so again, one of my besties, it was her milestone birthday, so we coordinated. I coordinated a larger group of friends of ours. We coordinated with her boss because she was working that day, like everything, and everything. And so we did a whole caravan, like a parade kind of thing. Completely surprised her, and yeah. because that's all we could do. We couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't do anything. We could only do something like that. But like I said, we organized it. We planned it out. We had everybody meet us at a certain spot, and then we all had balloons on our cars. And then her boss, again, he was in on it. So he gave the signal when she was going to be leaving the building. And then we all drove by, tooted our horns. It was great. It was great. So that was her. And then the other one had a birthday a few years ago, a milestone birthday. And we did a destination birthday for her. And I'll be honest, for me, it was a little selfish, or I had personal motives as to where we went, but it wasn't like she had like, oh, I want to go to Costa Rica for my birthday or anything. She didn't have any particular like, oh, I want to go here for my birthday, you know. So anyway, so we went to Vegas, you know, for her birthday, and had a great girls trip. That was our first like flight, you know, where we took a flight and did a birthday. Okay, so I give you all that backstory to then catch you up to more recent years. So the last couple of years for my birthday, well, last year in particular, both of them actually forgot my birthday. Now, granted, it wasn't a milestone or anything, but they both forgot my birthday. Like, forgot it. A couple of days later is when I get a phone call. And I'm like, okay. That was last year. And one of them was super late. So I was like, okay. And then I think the other one was like a day late. And she kind of like made up an excuse that, oh yeah, I talked to you last week. You know, which was like the week before my birthday, which I was just kind of like, okay. So then this year came around, and the one called me on my birthday, and the other one forgot again. She forgot, and a day later, she called me. Or she texted me. And then I called her. And, you know, in my mind, I was kind of like, what's happening here? What is happening? And so then, you know, I was feeling some kind of way. I'll be honest. I was actually feeling some kind of way this year. And I remember last year when one of them had a birthday, and again, it wasn't a milestone. We did a little brunch at my place. And because I had just moved in, and, you know, it was like, let's do a little brunch. And they, you know, both got to come over and see my place and all of that. Okay, great. So we did that. And so then there was talk of us getting together again for brunch this past Easter. And I don't know what happened. It just never happened. Okay. So fast forward to my birthday this year. Again, I don't hear anything about us going out, doing anything. I mean, again, it's not a milestone. We don't have to do anything major, but we usually always do something. Unless something has changed, but, you know, I didn't get the memo. You know, and so yeah, get over. So I suggested on a text message, hey, what about brunch for my birthday. I was going back and forth with, should I even say anything? But sometimes, the reason we don't do the things we want to do in life is because we don't speak up for ourselves, and we don't say, hey, let's do brunch. I mean, we had a great time at brunch, and it was such a sisterhood, And so I text them, hey, what about brunch this year, for my birthday? And at first I got a response that was kind of weird, and it was like, oh no, what happened? And I was like, what do you mean what happened? What are you talking about? What happened was nobody said anything about doing anything for my birthday, so I have to initiate it. That's what happened. And I was starting to feel some kind of way. So then they replied, and one of them was like, oh great, I'm free on this weekend. Okay. And then the other one said, yeah, that sounds great. And that was like last week. So today is Wednesday. No. Today is Thursday. The weekend is in 2 days. We never made any kind of arrangements which day of the weekend. Again, it's Memorial Day weekend, and I knew it was Memorial Day weekend the minute that, that we, the minute that the one said it is, or she says she's free this weekend. I knew it was Memorial Day weekend. I didn't say anything because I figured if you're, that it's Memorial Day weekend, and you're, So again, it's Thursday morning. I have not heard from either one of them in over a week. If we were seriously going to do lunch, like, wouldn't you reach out? Wouldn't you say, okay, what day are we doing lunch? Like, we didn't even clarify, is it going to be Saturday? Is it going to be Sunday? I mean, I know the actual holiday, I'm sure, they're going to be doing something with their families or whatever, but we didn't say what day, we didn't say what time, we didn't say who's bringing what. There was no talk, no communication. So I'm just sitting here feeling like a victim, feeling all those feelings that you have when you feel that somebody, like, you've done so much for these women over the years. You've flown to Vegas, you've just done so, you've organized, you've coordinated, you've gotten friends together and all of this stuff. And then when your birthday comes, you feel slighted. You feel slighted and you feel like a victim. And that's how I was feeling. That is exactly how I was feeling. Until I recognized that I was feeling like a victim. And why am I feeling like a victim? I'm feeling like a victim because of all of the things I just told you. But on the flip side of it, I mean, I've shared on YouTube with a few videos, just about every video this month, I've mentioned something about my birthday. And this one's taking me out to dinner. And that one's taking me out to dinner. And, I mean, tomorrow I have two dinner dates rather. I have one lunch date. My coworker wants to take me out to lunch for my birthday, which surprised me because, I mean, we're very cool, but we haven't known each other that long. But she wants to take me out for my birthday tomorrow for lunch. And then I have another group of friends at work that I've worked with for many years. We all do celebrate each other's birthday. They're taking me out to dinner after work. So I have 2 dinner birthday dates tomorrow. So my point in all of this is, why am I feeling like a victim when I'm super blessed? I'm super, I have so many people that care about me, that love me, that want to spend time with me, that, you know, and I use this example because this is what we do. This is what I do. I don't focus on what's going right, and I don't focus on all the great stuff that's happening in my life. I don't focus on all the great people that have reached out to me, wished me a happy birthday, wanted to take me out, wanted to, you know, and you don't have to take me out in order, like, the taking me out for my birthday is not required. Oh God, my sister's calling me again. Let me take this call. Okay. Yeah, the taking me out for my birthday is not a requirement at all. It's not. It truly is not. Sorry. I'm just finishing this video on my lunch break. But it's not required. For me, the most important thing is thoughtfulness. Somebody thinking enough about me. And if one person over here forgets, or they don't, you know, it's like, I shouldn't even be focused on that right now, because there's so many other people that care about me, want to spend time with me, that the ones who didn't, give them some grace. It happens to the best of us. Don't get caught up in that, because it's going to make you a victim. It's going to make me a victim. And there's no place for that. We got enough going on in this world today. You know. But you can, at any point in time, you can choose what to focus on. You can focus on, you know, prices are going up. Go to the supermarket and it just feels like every time you go, prices are going up and up and up. You can focus on that. Or you can focus on how blessed you are that you still got enough money to buy whatever you want, or to buy whatever you need. Maybe we don't have money to buy whatever we want all the time, but you got enough money to buy what you need. And some people don't, so you're blessed. So I just wanted to share this today, because I had the revelation myself about, stop being a victim all the time. Just because somebody don't acknowledge your birthday, or they forget, you know, or they whatever. You don't know what people got going on from moment to moment. Even people that you think you know so well, you still might not know everything that they have going on. Give them some grace, like you would hope to get if you were in that situation. and keep it moving. But yeah, but that's it, because I have been played the victim for too long in my life, and I know other people that have too, and it's not serving us at all. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share today. Have a great day. Don't forget to like the video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. God bless.